What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Now, specifically, what we need to go over is the fact that most of these major cryptos are retesting a pretty vital resistance level that, if we manage to break through this week, could deem some pretty promising returns on our investments here. You can see on XRP, we are yet again retesting a major, and I mean major, resistance level right here in blue. You can see as of this morning, we're back at it again, trying our hardest to break through that. And I have quite a bit of confidence that we are going to actually do so, and we should see a pretty solid run to the upside here. Regardless, we will be ending this month most likely in a bearish market. You can see if we take the price range here, we take it from where is it, September here? Where do we have September? Actually, we don't look too bad. This was the start of September. Really don't look all that bad here, where we didn't really fall by much. We're pretty much at break-even neck level here, which we'll talk about a little bit more. We don't look too bad to see some consolidation. We might even end the month on a positive note, which would be pretty incredible. Not, historically not what happens here, but we're right on that resistance here. So we have a bit of resistance to worry about here, where there is this kind of problem zone here. We could draw this out, pull this further. You can see that problem zone right there. And if we manage to break through this, we can see a pretty sizable rally. But besides this being a resistance, we also have this kind of uptrend here, which is problematic. It's been a support for a very long time, but it's now acting as resistance. Regardless, if we break through it, close the daily on here, I would suspect to see a pretty large and sizable rally to the upside on XRP. Same thing goes with Ethereum. If we can break through our price ceiling here, Bitcoin retesting its moving average and price ceiling, and the S&P 500 kind of holding on to this uptrend here, and hopefully today will open back up and start to see a reversal upwards here, which would be quite exciting if you ask me. But with all of that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, first and foremost, you can see yesterday's video, I basically said XRP Ripple, the breakout is any day now, and we're pretty much seeing a major discovery in regards to how historically XRP and these cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, so on and so forth, the S&P 500 have been forming here. And ideally, that's kind of what we're looking for, is a historical reversal to the upside here. October, November, December have deemed reversals to the upside here. Some positive news. If we type in Bitcoin monthly performance or monthly returns, we look at the chart, you can see that historically September doesn't really yield anything positive, but the following months do. You can see, where is it, September, out of the 10 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, out of the 10 years, we've only had 3 positive days. So 7 out of 10 have been bearish, and quite bearish at that. 38, 18, 12, 8, 15, 8, and then a 3. But after that, following that, we then had only 4 years out of 10 of bear market, and then 3 years out of 10, and then 4 years out of 10, and so on and so forth here. So October, November, December seem to be fairly bullish, and quite a recovery at that. We see a 12% dip, followed by 47, 49, 29. We go even further here, 18, followed by 12, but then 17, continuously moving forward here. So we don't look horrible across the board. 2018 is pretty bearish, but for the most part, we do see quite a bit of consolidation. So the odds are on our side that we start to see a pretty positive one. And if we end the month positive, there's a good chance it'll continue to do that, because if you take a look here, you'll see the months that we end in green in September here, sometimes we do have some pretty positive returns afterwards. There are days where we do have 12% down, followed by, some pretty incredible returns as well. But for the most part here, markets do recover quite nicely afterwards, except for 2011. But everything after that has done quite nicely. So I'm pretty reluctant and betting that we should be seeing a nice reversible come the next couple of months as we end the year. We should be ending the year in a positive here. But moving forward, you can see, for the most part, XRP is currently retesting a very sizable resistance. You can see, for the most part right here, problem zone. It's just a continuous resistance that we've had in blue here. Each time we retest this resistance, 1, 2, 3, 4, each time we hit it, it typically ends in a solid reversal to the upside. But really, the point of this was to show you where resistance is, where critical support and critical resistance seems to be. We have issues at these levels, whether it's as a support for a reversal, you can see here, or support and then, acting as resistance here. So it's a consistency that we seem to have, but it's a problem zone nonetheless. nonetheless here. So you can see where we are retesting not only this uptrend here in blue, now acting as a resistance to kind of push us downwards here, but also we have this price ceiling capped out that's also going to act as a bit of resistance. So ideally, if we can see XRP today, tomorrow, this week, break us through, close a daily candle above this resistance, which might not be today, could be tomorrow, could be today. But we close above here and we don't reject, which is the goal. I mean, either or, we're either going to reject or see a recovery here. And it's going to be with a pretty sizable amount of volume. So we'll be able to capitalize on it regardless here. But once we confirm this closure, we figure out where we're going to be moving to. And ideally, I would suspect to see a break and we'll see a swing back up to here. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm expecting to see happen here. That would be the opportunity to buy in long and leverage on BidFi here, because BidFi offers XRP to leverage trade. It's any day now. As I said yesterday, it is literally any day now that we get confirmation that I'm looking for us to buy in and hopefully long. But if we have to short, we have to short. But regardless, we could do all that on BidFi because it offers XRP to leverage trade. The best part about BidFi, though, before you guys decide to not sign up, is they offer a way to earn up to $2,888 completely free in sign-up bonuses, which I highly recommend you take advantage of with the link down in the description below. But once you do decide to sign up here, then literally click derivatives, go to USDT right here, derivatives USDTM, click here, and then type in XRP like that. And you can pull up XRP to perpetual trade here, which is really, really, really cool. Buy long, sell short, create stop losses, take profits, so on and so forth here, or the limit market order, so on and so forth. You can see right here is the position take profit and the position stop loss. So that opportunity is prevalent here for you guys to take advantage of. And it's not just XRP, it's literally tons. And I mean tons of altcoins, major cryptocurrencies, minor cryptocurrencies, so on and so forth here. So I highly recommend you sign up, get ready, and prepare yourself for BidFi. Soon they'll be re-adding the demo account, which I highly recommend, and I've been yelling at them to do, so hopefully they do that soon. But moving forward from XRP and looking at other cryptos like Ethereum and Bitcoin here, you can see we're kind of in the same boat here, where I would suspect, and I'm waiting patiently for Ethereum to breach resistance, carry itself up to moving average. Bitcoin's already done so, but I'd like to see us break through this kind of movement right here and see a continued rally. Ideally, this bull flag has a bullish bias here. So I'm waiting for us to break out of this, which we're kind of doing today, but ideally break through price ceiling as well as the moving average here. And then I would suspect to see a pretty sizable ROI reversal. You can kind of see it's the same exact pattern here. We had this one, which broke us up. Now we're looking at the same one. Should also break us up. Even though we're not sandwiching in like a fractal here, we are opening up. I still believe this does have a bullish potential to see that reversal, but it all just becomes breaking through this kind of resistance zone. We get through this, and I could very easily see a nice sizable reversal to the upside here. And that same thing even applies itself on Ethereum, which is also kind of hanging out right here. Ideally, we want to break through this, and then we should see a sizable return up to moving average, if not even higher here, at least up to moving average on Ethereum, because it's undervalued. And if we can break through this, which should be this uptrend here, we get back inside of it, then I would suspect us to kind of be pinballing inside of this level here. You can see if I extend this up, you'll get a kind of a better gist. I could leave it like that. That is a possibility. I don't know how much I like it. I don't know. It really depends on how we want to look at it here. But regardless, maybe I'll leave it like that. But you can see kind of how we've been using this resistance here for the most part. And I likely think we'll get back inside of this fractal here. So prices will swing up, and then we'll get back inside of here, and we'll start to pinball off that and continue to trade upwards here. But I like I said, I'm bullish on these cryptos. Even though we've been kind of stagnant, it's been a boring month, and historically, as it's proven, September is a bearish month across the board for cryptocurrencies. So the fact that we're not seeing that much movement right now is not a surprise. And ideally, October, November, December should yield us some pretty profitable return. The same thing with the S&P 500. If I pull up that chart, you can see S&P 500 here we are, monthly historical returns. You can see it's kind of a similar pattern. Theoretically, it was a similar pattern last I looked. I'll show you guys again. But you can see, I need to zoom out here. You can see like September of the bearish months here, like July, September is also pretty bearish. Big red chunks in here compared to everything else. But October and November and December actually look pretty good. We start to see things move up because, it's towards the holiday season and people like to spend money, and that usually boosts the economy and so on and so forth here. People, boost sales and businesses, and that ideally, increases returns. So historically, it makes sense, and we should see that effect this year too. So I'd likely suspect to see the markets swing swing up as well and continue to move upwards here. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.